Back to Coral Roots. I thought today would be a fun day to do a house tour. Kind of like Cribs Architectural Digest, but make it we just got back from a wedding and we have stuff everywhere and I'm midway through different projects, so it's a real life house tour, so maybe not so much Architectural Digest or MTV Cribs. I'm literally haven't even done anything because I felt like if I got myself all fancy for a real life house tour, that would be not as authentic as here's a legit authentic look. So let's take a walk around, see what the house currently, how the house currently looks. I will explain some upcoming things I would like to do, things that are on my dream list that probably won't come true for a long time, if ever. And then I guess I can point out my 10% where I need to finish some stuff. So come on in, come join me. First would be the original front door that I painted this absolutely amazing green inspiration, Monet's Giverny. Same with the house color for that matter. But let's go on in. Carol's like, Mom, you went outside without me? Yeah, I did. You were a good gal. Were you a good gal? I'm not going to go wide angle lens because I feel like that gives like a weird distorted feel. But when you come in the house, we have this entryway, which kind of depending on the time of year either has nothing in it or some stuff in it. Right now we're going to be heading into Christmas holidays. So I have moved this table opens, it's amazing, puzzle table into the entry. I'll probably put something pretty on it, holiday decor. And then once we get going in holidays, I like to have a puzzle out because it just feels very fun and cozy. And even though we don't really have seasons down in Florida, that makes it feel very seasonal. On the wall behind you is a mural that I put up. Fun fact, one of the I think it was the electrician I feel like it was the electrician. When he came to do the kitchen, he was like, hey, it looks like you're doing a lot of work around here. Are you planning to take that down? And I was like, well, no, I just put that up. So anyway, it was fun. I guess to each their own, but that is a mural from Rifle Paper Company. It's their extra large version of Strawberry Fields, I want to say. Yeah, Strawberry Fields. It also comes in a much smaller print, but I really liked kind of that great big huge oversized florals. And then here is an in progress gallery wall. And I say in progress because I have kind of some holder pictures in some of them, but I've literally not changed them since we moved here. So I guess I can't really call that too in progress, but I like that it goes basically from the ceiling to the floor, from the windows to the walls. That's what popped into my head. And I like it. And then the front room, which if it's in the morning, look at Carol. If it's the morning, I like to call it the morning room because the sun rises on the east side, so that's the east side of the house. And then otherwise, I guess you can call it the formal living room. Clearly we have a TV, so I don't know how formal that would actually make it. But if I walk in here, the rug is a vintage, like 100 to 150-year-old rug. I love it. Again, real life, I have not dusted or done anything, and you can actually kind of see to the back. Entryway, I love that vignette with the mural in the back. A lot of the stuff in here I got either at like thrift store, Goodwill type stuff. Not that couch. That actually was a couch I purchased for our midterm vacation rental property. And since we closed that for now, it's living here rather than in storage, and it works out nice. The tables to the right and left were from a thrift store. This table here from a thrift store. Chair is from not a thrift store, but like a discount store that we got that for my dad before he passed away because he needed something tall. That couch came with us, but basically everything else has been Facebook Market or thrift. Mirrors, like everything. Oh, the lamps though were my mom's, and the flamingo is my mom's. So I don't know if she thrifted those, but those are thrifted. And then if we pan this direction, I like the floor plan of this house actually a lot. I just wish I could make the kitchen ever so slightly bigger, but that is not to be. So going into the dining room, game room / library, I built those from scratch. Inside of there are a bunch of games. Obviously you can see books, and we eat here for every single meal, whether or not it's guests over or not. We like to have dinner at the table. And I recently painted, the yellow is Plumeria by Sherwin-Williams, and basically everything in here is a thrift or a Facebook marketplace. That's a Goodwill find. It's beautiful. And I love the yellow. It used to be like a raspberry pink color, which I thought I really loved until I put the yellow in here. And now it's just, oh! The plant stand my mom got, I'm assuming it's like a Home Goods find, so I don't think I could call that actually a thrift, but anyway, I love this room. Originally there was a wall, basically here there was just a little doorway, so at least that makes the kitchen feel a little bit bigger. I finished the remodel of this kitchen just under a year ago, I want to say. Still some little finishing touches to do in here. You know, maybe get a 4 light socket cover there. It's fine. Still dealing with the ongoing stove saga, but let's pretend that it looks pretty. I really, really love the kitchen. I refinished the cabinets, or I guess I should say I installed and refinished them myself. Not refinished, finished them myself. They are an oak. I wanted to stain them kind of like a medium tone, so I love that. Clearly I still need to get toe kicks. I was inspired by Julia Child's kitchens and all of her shows to do the pegboard wall. I actually could still put some more stuff up there, but for now, kind of it's what it is. It's what it is. And then recently I did a video where I took down all of the cutting boards and then moved a bunch of my pantry staples in here, and this I am absolutely loving. It's so convenient, especially when I use my flours to make bread. These lights are not thrifted. Those are from Amazon. They're actually supposed to be ceiling lights, and I just hung them leaning forward or facing forward. And this view is super cool with the Plumeria. It complements the wallpaper in here really nicely. And then looking into the dining room, and actually you get a peek of our bedroom color behind there. Technically that color is not in the wallpaper, but it just talks nice enough to it to make me happy. Oh, the other thing. So I did butcher block counters on this side so that I could like use them as actual like cooking surface. I often use the cutting boards, but I do sometimes use the surface. Like I made homemade pasta and used my little wheel on it, and there's like little pasta wheel indents, which I love. I love that. I think it's super cool. And then on this side, we did soapstone. Love the soapstone. Did a what do you call that? Panel ready dishwasher. Still need to kick plates on this side, but I like this as well. All the lights in here are Amazon, so none of these ones are thrifted. And actually they could use a cleaning pretty badly. And then this room opens into the great rooms, family room, whatever you want to call it. Clearly a work in progress. I've kind of played with the furniture arrangement so much that I didn't even move the any art back over here. We have the kids' graduation pictures over there. I think this is going to be how the floor or the furniture will stay for now. We shall see. On this side of the room, this was like a dead space. I don't know what the original intention was. Maybe a dinette, because there is a light socket up there that I haven't done anything with yet. But we use this as our pantry. So we've got overflow like bowls and pots, or not pots, bowls, containers, popcorn popper, that type of thing. My bulk containers for baked goods, which I still need to get like a cute little curtain for that. And then this is, nice Carol, thank you. This is the pantry / where we have the microwave, which I don't really use, but they do, and then the toaster. So it's just an extension of the kitchen. Again, our kitchen is so small. It's like 10 by 10 or 11 by 11. I can't remember. But I could only get two 36-inch cabinets on that side, and then even smaller on that side. So this was just a nice way to incorporate extra storage where we really needed it. And then obviously we have the cute bar. This is a vintage Facebook find, which I'm thrilled with. In here we do have, ooh, don't make you dizzy, vaulted ceilings. That's an Amazon light, so it's not vintage. So we have vaulted ceilings. I'm toying with doing something with the faux beams, have not done so yet. This is a 100% silk rug that I got off Facebook Marketplace from a woman who's came here from Germany, so it's a German rug. Well, she got it. I don't think it's a German rug, but it came from Germany with her, and then she was having to move in with her daughter, so she was very excited that I was getting it. Also exercise room, so I do my Pilates in here. Are you being a good girl for the tour? You are. And then in here, this is gonna be some real life, but this is our laundry room. We'll call it small but mighty. Vintage mirror on the wall. These, fun fact, I guess, in this room, these cabinets were actually the original ones that went to the right and left of the stove, but I had ordered them in oak and they sent maple, and I wanted oak because I wanted stained cabinets in the kitchen, so I was able to take these and paint them obviously the same color as the pantry section of the room, and now we have extra storage. And then I did a butcher block counter in here. Painted this. This is actually the exact same color as in our bedroom, so it kind of does a throwback. It's nice to have a couple of areas that speak to each other. Some baskets. In progress laundry. In progress laundry. This cute little peacock is one of my mom's purchases down here, and I thought it was fun with the teal colored walls, and then some art from her as well. Don't mind the poison. Normally I don't have poison, but we were dealing with some ants. That's a whole nother thing. This is just a storage closet. So then you move from the great room. We won't go in Claire's room because I didn't tell her I was going to do a tour, and she would be mad if I did a tour without her bed and stuff made. She's at work. But this is technically Eddie's office, my husband's office. I'm currently using it as my office while Claire is here. But this is also the other guest room. So that's a Murphy bed I built, which I'm still in progress on. There's another 10%er. But this is a great room. It overlooks the backyard and the canal. Usually when Eddie's here, he's got his stand-up desk right in front of this mirror. And then this room has a pretty large walk-in closet, which we are using for much needed storage, since obviously Florida does not have basements. And then all the memorabilia and stuff obviously would be things that from my husband. So that is fun. Also another vintage rug. I love this rug. I think it's really pretty and speaks to boyness. I might change the wall color in here at some point because it's not an exact coordination, but that is not a now project. And then we did do the bathroom. This has still not made any progress since my mom went back up north, but this has been, I love this. I love the wallpaper and the color and the trim, and the countertop is actually holding up reasonably well. I've only done the paint on there so far. I have not done any sort of seal. It does need, it does need something, but I'm surprised by how well it's lasted. Again, just real life. Have not pulled out any of the stuff in here, but all in all, pretty happy with the progress on this room. Need to do trim and all that, and then if we gotta walk all the way through the house back to the other side, which this is a really popular feature in Florida, is the split bedrooms, and I do love this as well. This is where my husband is currently officing, so he's got product samples and stuff here, but let's see if I can get the color to, it's looking a little bit darker on camera, the color, but it is a pretty dark color. Painted the walls in here, put up some curtains, haven't switched out the fan. We definitely learned we do like having a fan, even though it's not my favorite aesthetically, but Florida is pretty hot, so much needed. Another vintage rug. Here's another work in progress. This is well, it's a working fake fireplace. It doesn't, well, actually, I think it does give off like heat, but really I wanted it for the aesthetics. Unfortunately, though, I don't know that I love it when you're laying in bed because the actual aesthetic portion is so low, so I might have to, I don't know. Consider that an unfinished project that I need to finish, but room is a decent size. I don't really care to have a ginormous master bedroom. I think they're a waste of space, so it's perfect. We got a big king size bed. You could still fit a dresser over here. I actually now have it in the closet, but it was here for a while, so plenty of space on either side of the nightstands. I think this is a 15 by 17, I want to say. Pretty decent. And then our bathroom. This is the room that if I had all of the money in the world, I would gut it to the studs and redo it, but I don't think that's gonna ever happen. Okay, so we've got just mirrored like linen style closet section there. Walk-in closet. We need to do some serious work in here. Like we've got winter coats and stuff jammed. This is all just extra bedding and things that I have. And storage bags. Like I said, I moved the dresser in here. I just wanted to kind of feel the difference without it over here. So, hold on. Without it being over here. And it's all right. I mean, my clothes kind of go on top of it now and again, but it's fine. And then you've got the original vanity and mirror situation. All I've done in here is repaint it just a nice kind of creamy white color, and put a new shower curtain up. That's about it. There is a nice kind of step down shower in here. My mom and dad, when they bought the house, put in all new tile. So this used to be one of those like showers with the glass door, with kind of a big ledge on it. So they had that taken out. My husband hates the curtain because sometimes it sticks to you, but I do like the fact that it's not a step up. I feel like you could maybe put like a glass, I don't know. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so all the tile is fairly new. I wouldn't necessarily pick this as my tile. However, since it's literally only, 7, 8 years old maybe, like you're not going to tear it up. It's the entire house, so that's nice that you have one continuous like flooring throughout. But so that's just one of those things you work around. And then our room does have sliders that go out to the lanai, but I can't imagine, I don't think you'd ever use it. It's not like the lanai isn't big enough to make it be like a private little escape. So at some point when we replace windows, I kind of just want to make that a window. And then as you can see outside, that's where I have most of my like outdoor kitchen grill. And I think that I'd be able to make a better outdoor kitchen over there. I'm not intending for this to be an outside tour, so we're not going to do that right now. Thank you for joining. I'm really glad that you came along for a real life house tour. I'm pretty proud of where we're at so far with the way that the projects have come along and the things we have been able to get done. Obviously, most people have things that they want to change or make better in their house, so I'm no different. But all in all, we're pretty happy with it and can't wait to continue to show my projects because I will continue to do them and maybe finish some of the ones I've already done. Till next time, thanks for joining.